Hey folks, I'm sure you were glad to see Century Games finally post the Kingshot transfer window groups, but I have to say, you are probably nowhere near as excited as I was. Because over the last month, Cosmos, Zbrave, and I have been secretly working, crunching a bunch of numbers and looking at all the various kingdom transfer history in order to come up with a predictive algorithm on future transfer windows. And folks, we nailed it. Now I know it's easy to say that we've nailed it without actually showing you the prediction before this came out, but this one doesn't have any transfer cap predictions, and I'm going to show you what we have for these groups. If all of the past patterns hold that we've seen in previous transfer windows, we believe that these will be the power caps for each individual transfer group for both the ordinary and the leading kingdoms. So I guess we'll find that one out very shortly. But you know what? Let's have a little bit more fun with this. Because we're going to project even further out all the way to the April 26th transfer window with what we believe will be the kingdom groups and their ordinary and leading caps. Now this is an unusually bold prediction because Group 1 in this is so large that it includes all of Groups 1 and 2 and part of Group 3 in the March 1st transfer. But again, if we extrapolate on all of the existing patterns of how past kingdom transfers have worked and how all of the servers have progressed through age, this is what we're left with. So you're probably wondering how we put a sheet like this together. Well, now you can too. Now you're probably already used to Kingshot Optimizer for being the premier hub for kingdom data with the most accurate match records. But now we're expanding to optimize your transfer experience. Starting now, kingdom cards will contain predictions for the next 3 kingdom transfers, including group number, kingdom range, and transfer cap values. And that's not all, because if you click into a transfer window, an all-new view comes up showing all the possible transfers from that kingdom for that transfer window. And just like with the KVK leaderboards, you can sort this list to find the kingdoms that are right for you. Now we can't yet predict the ordinary versus leading logic for each kingdom, but we're working on it. For now, we simply show when a kingdom was last designated as a leading kingdom, to give you a better sense of the likelihood of it happening again. Now you can also designate a target kingdom that you want to go to. So let's say you were in 255 and wanted to go to 199. This will help compare the 2 kingdom statistics side by side and, importantly, let you know if it's in the same group to transfer. So using this prediction, if you wanted to go from 255 to 199, you would know that you'll be able to do it in the March 1st transfer window, and if 199 is designated a leading kingdom, then it will have 145 million transfer cap, and if it's an ordinary kingdom, it'll be a 230 million transfer cap. Then you can simply look forward and see what it looks like for the next transfer window, where we do not predict that these 2 groups will be in the same kingdom. So if you don't do it now, your next upcoming chance is in the June 21st transfer window, where we predict they will be in the same kingdom again. And at this point, the leading cap will be 201.5 million, and the ordinary cap will be 310 million. And if you're looking for a guide on how to beat this kingdom transfer cap, be sure to check out my kingdom transfer video linked below in the description. And if you don't want to get to this view through the roundabout way we did it from the rankings, you can always just click transfers directly at the top or from the left-hand sidebar. Now obviously the further out we go, there are some additional uncertainties that come in, which is why we only actually allow you to do the next 3 transfers, even though we have the data to project out through October. And the reason for this is that the developers can always deviate from their existing patterns that we're extrapolating from. And this is in fact why I'm highlighting that uncertainty for Group 1 in the April 26th prediction. Now we feel pretty confident that Kingdoms 1 through 6 will not get Generation 7 heroes until May 11th, and will not get True Gold 9 and 10 unlocked until August 17th. But we cannot predict when new features outside of the regular cadence are added. For example, if War Academy had not caused the delineation between Generations 4 and 5, then the November 9th transfer window, which we show in our historic views, would have had the same Kingdoms 1 through 235 in Group 1, but they didn't because War Academy was introduced. And unfortunately, we just cannot predict when the next equivalent to a War Academy or Red Governor gear being randomly inserted into a kingdom timeline will happen, so some uncertainty for these later predictions will always remain. And yes, this does mean we believe we can predict kingdom timelines to the day for each individual kingdom. There's quite a bit more work to add a full module that shows that, but maybe we'll do it someday if there's interest, so let me know in the comments. And if you want to support the Kingshot Optimizer project, you can go to our Buy Me a Coffee link just like Tizzybone, Mo, Grayson, Faithos, Batukan and Temujin, Peppermint, and Tukani. And alternatively, you can use your in-game spend to support the Optimizer project when you route that spend through the Play Smarter community and check out with creator code OPTIMIZER. If you want a trustworthy concierge-like approach to buying packs at a discount that follows you from game to game and treats you like a VIP, then check out the link below in the description for details. And as always, a special thank you to my Sloth Squad channel members whose continued support helps make work like this possible. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me, and for all of you, thanks for watching, and happy gaming out there.